Gilgeous-Alexander just walked into his hometown and proved that he's arguably the best player in the world. Canada is currently undefeated, and this is definitely their deepest talent pool in basketball history. Most people think the top three on this list is obvious, but after Friday night, one NBA champion might be sliding down further than you would expect. Let's rank the top 10 Canadian NBA players right now. Starting at number 10, Lou Dort. Dort went from undrafted to essential. Nobody expected him to become a full-time NBA starter, let alone one of the league's most feared perimeter defenders. That work ethic earned him a nickname around the league, the Dorture Chamber. When Canada faces the US or Serbia, Dort is the guy who makes their superstars uncomfortable every single possession. He's not part of the current qualifying window, but he's expected to suit up when the full roster comes together next year. He doesn't put up flashy numbers, but he sets the physical tone for whatever version of this team takes the floor. Number 9, Shaedon Sharpe. Remember the mystery around his draft? That pogo stick athleticism is exactly why he's become a highlight machine. He's not part of Canada's current team, and his status for next year is unconfirmed as well, but Canada's identity is built on speed and finishing above the rim, and few Canadian players fit that mold like Sharpe does. He represents exactly where this program's talent pipeline is headed for the next decade. Number 8, RJ Barrett, Toronto's own. Traded back to his hometown Raptors from the Knicks in 2023. Since making that move, he's set career highs in shooting efficiency, proving he's more than just a high-volume scorer. Like Dort, he's not part of the current qualifying window, but he's expected to be back in the fold next year. Canada just won by 26 without him, which tells you how deep this program has gotten, even with pieces missing. Barrett is a polished vet, still building his best years, but the next guy on our list is quickly becoming the most trusted floor general in this entire program. Number 7, Andrew Nembhard. Friday night, he was almost perfect, missing only 2 shots the entire game while completely taking over the offense, with the coaching staff deliberately moving SGA off the ball to let him run it. That's not a favor, that's earned trust. He's got ice in his veins, going from a backup role to the guy taking the biggest shots for Indiana in the NBA playoffs. Having 2 elite decision makers on the floor at once, him and SGA, is a luxury most international teams don't have, and it's exactly why this current qualifying roster has looked so dangerous even without some of the bigger names. Number 6, Andrew Wiggins. He carried the Maple Jordan expectation for years, but he settled into being exactly what winning teams need, an elite role player. Remember his defensive masterclass in the 2022 finals? That's the level he's capable of. Last season, he shot over 40% from 3. That's the best three-point shooting of his career. He's not part of Canada's current roster, and he hasn't been confirmed for next year, but as a talent, he's a prototype 3-and-D guy every modern team is chasing, and Canada would be lucky to have him back. Number 5, Bennedict Mathurin. This is Montreal grit on full display. A scorer who wants the ball in his hands when things get tough. Just like Wiggins, he's not on this current roster and hasn't been confirmed for next year, but as a talent, international games often stall out in the second quarter, and a player like Mathurin is exactly the microwave scoring this program could use off the bench. He's pure offense, still climbing, and represents the next generation of Canadian talent, whether he suits up for this window or not. Number 4, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Going from a draft bust label to one of the league's best two-way guards. He's also SGA's actual cousin, and Friday night, he ran the show without giving the ball away a single time. 7 assists, 0 turnovers. He's actually on this current roster, proving his breakout season translates straight to the international game. He's the ultimate Swiss Army knife, defense, playmaking, and now a reliable three-point shooter. Number 3, Dillon Brooks. Say what you want about the trash talk, but Friday night he barely missed from deep, going 3 of 4 from the three-point line. He was also named FIBA World Cup Best Defensive Player, and he's actually on the current roster right now, bringing that same edge to the international game that he brings to the NBA. He gets under the skin of opponents, forcing them into bad shots and technical fouls. That's real psychological warfare. Brooks brings the fire, but our number 2 pick brings a cold-blooded execution that's earned him a legendary nickname. Number 2, Jamal Murray. You might know him as Bubble Murray or Playoff Murray, a guy who gets better as the lights get brighter. He's an NBA champion and one of the best closers in basketball. He's not part of the current roster, but like Dort and Barrett, he's expected to be back next year. At full strength, Murray is a top 2 on this roster, no argument. But number 1 is in a stratosphere of his own. Number 1, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This isn't even close. The back-to-back NBA MVP went into his hometown Friday night and dropped 26 points on 64% shooting and 80% from 3 in front of the crowd that watched him grow up. He is the system. Everything Canada does revolves around his ability to get to the rim and his mid-range mastery. This is the best player the country has ever produced, and last night he showed for it in the city that raised him.